I'm Roberta Wright, and I'm the author of Blessing and Curses in the Midst of the Land.
Okay, Roberta, what inspired you to write this book?
This book is about my papa, who was known by many names. He was known by Papa, by his children, and Reverend Gathin from the members in the community. And by the whites, he was known as Boy, Sam, or even sometimes they often insert a name as nigger.
Okay, Roberta, during this time, what time period was this, and what type of things happened and challenges that he had to overcome during that period? Could you name a few of them that
Yeah,
was stated in the book?
yeah, this book spanned over when my father was about 9 years old. That was when he became aware that God had called him to preach at a very young age. And my father lived in a time of World War One, World War Two, the Hitler era, and the threatening Ku Klux Klan that ruled Mississippi.
Okay, did he have any challenges with such things as the Jim Crow laws?
Yes, yes. He lived in a time of the Jim Crow laws that the blacks was treated as inferior to the whites. And it was a difficult environment to be in, but my father was born into that environment. So he learned to live in that environment. He was not a rebellious man. He obeyed the laws because he was aware and have known personally men that had been lynched and the price that their family paid when they were rebelling. So he accepted these laws. Now, when Pop was in church, he knew who he was. When there was just the Negro church, he stood up, and when he preached, the people respected Papa. They saw him as the fullness man that he was. But when he came outside of the church, back into the environment, with the white treated him as a second-class citizen. They treated him as a boy. They harassed him. They harassed his children. So he learned to live in this split world that he lived in. He knew who God said he was, but he had to play this role that the white people wanted him to play because it was serious. This was a serious role he had to play. If he hadn't played this role, one of his boys probably would have been lynched.
Okay, what other known black leader would you compare him to, and why?
Well, I read many biographies. Dr. King, Malcolm X, Gandhi, the list is long. And as I read these books, I could see my father all through the pages, living the life that these men lived. It was a piece of him in these books. And so I was drawn to write about my father because when I talked to my siblings over the phone or at family gathering, we would always talk about Papa, the kind of man that he was. And the older we got, the more challenges we faced in our own life and started raising our family, the more we valued him. We started quoting scripture that he would say, things that he said. The word that he said would ring in our ears.
Okay, and I guess lastly, for the readers, could you give them what's the website address they can go to get more information about the book and order the book?
My website is blessingandcurses.net. The book can be ordered from any bookstore or from any website that sell books, like Amazon, places like that. My book, I'm so proud of my book because U.S. Book Review reviewed my book, and they gave me approval of literary excellency because of my writing, which qualified my book to have the gold seal. And people can buy this book. It's available for buy it, purchase, and book now can be bought.
Okay, well, thank you for that, and we are going to encourage all the readers who see this video to go to the website, blessingsandcurses.net, and order this book today. A lot of valuable lessons can be learned, and it's quite a great contribution to Sam Gaffney. So order your book today. Thank you. You have anything else to say, Roberta?
No, just I appreciate you order the book, and I'm sure that you will get a lot of information from this book.
Okay, thank you.